Salutations, everybody. It is Matty here with week 52 of the H.A.M Radio Podcast.
What's going on, everyone? It's me, Lone. Yes, I have a shitty mic. Just don't raise it in the comments. Fuck's sake.
They're going to raise it.
My name is Noah, and I am here to make fun of Lone's shitty mic.
And we have a very special guest with us today.
Yeah. Hi there. I'm Becky. Well, my Twitter is Lady Lorethia. I'm a cosplayer. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
She does awesome cosplay. She was telling us before. Awesome cosplay.
You may recognize from the picture on screen, she is the one who has the very popular Piper cosplay, amongst other things. So you should instantly recognize her now. And so before we dive into anything else this week, we'd like to first announce that finally our t-shirt store is live, the official one. It took since I started talking.
Years.
Yeah, I started talking about this in August of last year, I think. The guy finally got it done. DistrictLines.com, and the link will be down below if you guys want to check it out. We got a couple new designs. It's kind of like bare bones right now. I think we have 6 designs, but
we do have designs to add to that. Yeah. We haven't gotten around to it, but we do have designs that are there that need to be put up.
So go ahead, give it a look. Let us know what you think. We'd love to see your feedback on that because we've, like I said, finally got this thing up and running. So it took a long while. It took me fucking hammering down this guy's throat during emails for ages. And then, as always, we're on the go on iTunes. Link down below. Click on that. You guys can.
We'll read some reviews later on.
Yes.
I'm sure there are quite a few awful reviews to read.
Yep. And then each week, you could possibly be one of the guests on this lovely show, so tweet at any of the handles you see on screen with the hashtag HAMRadioTime with your answer to the following question. If you could cosplay as one character from any game, both published or... Oh, wait. See, you guys made me edit my question. I forgot to take a part out. If you guys could cosplay as any character from any game, which would it be?
Maddie before had the question, it's just Bethesda games, and we're like, no,
I didn't want to do that.
Oh, I don't. Well, excuse me.
Kill you both. I swear to God. Booker DeWitt from Bioshock Infinite.
God, you're such a...
I always say there's only one character I could probably get away with cosplaying. Oh no! I knocked down.
What just happened?
I knocked down a figure because I was grabbing another one, but it's...
Oh, is it one of your anime figures? Dude, wow, dude. Yeah, sick.
Your life is ruined. It's
what part of the collection of your anime figures is that a part of?
It's my Yosuke Hanamura figure for those who obviously...
You're what? You're what?
Dude, it's Persona 4. It's so popular, you can't even roast it.
Yosuke Hanamura.
You can't have Becky. I've heard him.
Yeah, I've heard of it, but I'm not really into anime anymore. I was.
Yeah, but you were. That's enough, though.
Yeah, I was.
That's good.
Maddie, no, you can't. You don't even know the fucking Pokemon anime. You can just sit the fuck down.
Because that's the games are what made that shit popular. Oh no, she lost the sword.
The anime helped too.
Yeah, no, it did. I'm not saying that it didn't. I sound like an idiot if I said that it was just the games, but I think I'm definitely not the only one who's just yeah, I like the games. The anime can suck it though.
All right, listen. We posted that picture of the GIF that Noah sent to us, and I said it was the Butterfree episode. Everyone that commented knew. The Butterfree episode.
I should never have fucking posted that. It caused. Stop dropping.
I know. I'm trying to fix my desk, and everything's falling off right now.
It's a great podcast.
Get all the shit off of it. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Go ahead.
I lost her sword. Yeah. Hold on.
I feel like we're answering the question.
There it is.
Well, this is usually how this goes, though. We just sidetrack ourselves horribly.
Yeah,
anyways,
Becky, if we talk over the top of you or butt in accidentally, we don't mean it. It's just.
It's gonna be my fault.
It's
gonna be
right.
Noah.
Yeah, it's just that. Yeah. I'm gonna try to have something to say.
Just do it right back to us. So
yeah.
But what's it called?
I'm gonna put you down. No,
yeah. What's it called? But if I had to do a cosplay, probably go with. See, my mind wants to say a GTA game, but that's just normal clothes. It's not that interesting to do. I don't know.
Cool. Let me look at my run around fucking naked.
Let me look at my game.
What about Shop the dog?
Oh my god, her hand fell off now. I've destroyed her.
Fucking shut up.
I fucking destroyed her.
Oh no.
I'd probably do Shepard from Mass Effect because I feel like that armor would be so gnarly.
Yeah,
that's true, and that'll look cool in the end.
I already picked mine.
What about Akuma from Street Fighter? You guys don't like Street Fighter, do you?
No.
Fuck you all.
Dude, that was only
Only
Mortal
played
Kombat.
it a few times.
Great fighter. So
Sub-Zero from Mortal Kombat.
Tekken. Yay.
Yeah. Jim from Tekken.
Ling Xiaoyu.
Yes.
Yeah, it's my favorite. Always been.
What's it? Eddie Guerrero or something?
Yeah.
I used to be fucking beast at Tekken. I played Tekken 6 like religiously when it first came out because this is when like when I had like a PS3 and like going to GameStop was like a privilege and like a rare occurrence. So like anytime I got a game, like,
in 8th grade.
Yeah, like anytime I got a game, like that was my game for a long ass while. So like Tekken 6, like I bought it and like, oh my goodness, I just waxed people online for like months straight.
I really did like Tekken.
I
think it's one of the greatest games.
Sorry.
No, go on. See, the
no,
budding
I'm
started already.
Sorry. I suck at this.
No.
We all suck at this.
Trust me, none of us are professional at this. This is...
Yeah.
We're just... Yeah.
Oh, Yoshimitsu from Tekken. That's who I would cosplay
Oh my
as.
god, you're all just talking
yeah.
about stuff.
Tekken. Have you played it? No, well.
No.
Oh
No.
my god.
It's not a JRPG.
I know, okay, to be fair, I know of it. I just haven't dabbled in it.
What do you mean you know of
How?
it? It's Tekken.
I know what it
Yeah,
is, I just haven't played it.
How did you not have an occasion to just try it out?
I don't
Yes.
know.
It's there. Every
Probably because Matt
just
told me
every-
about it, and I was like, I don't want to touch it now. That very well could have been the mentality behind it.
Probably,
I
probably the
completely
mentality around
understand
any Japanese game I've ever recommended to anyone in my entire life. I've never had anyone take me seriously when I'm like, this is actually a good game. It's like, okay. Like,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
ridiculous. Anyway,
Yeah.
those are all... That was a weird start. So, let's go into our Bethesda news roundup. Kind of slower week in comparison to the past, like, month, I'd say, like, where they've been kind of hammering down our throats lots of new stuff related to Fallout and Doom. We still have a lot of Doom to talk about. Not really Fallout 4 this week, but the Fallout Shelter. Big update came in. As predicted by Mr. Matty, they are continuously supporting the game after launch with big updates. They recently added the survival mode. Now they get like a big-ass overhaul, which gives it like the Fallout 4 treatment because they introduced crafting, junk, a barbershop, pets, and like more stuff on top of that, like a day and night cycle in-game that matches with your phone's clock, which is really cool. But yeah, I like the... they also made it to like now when you open a lunchbox, there's like how you get like all those cards? There's now like a fifth one that's always junk. So that's cool. But
Maddie, I still have codes that I can give out.
yeah, I finally... I started because like I couldn't give them out to everyone because it took forever. That I decided I just each viewer I picked, I sent out like 10 lunchbox codes to them.
I haven't received a single lunchbox code from you. I'm thoroughly disappointed.
I gave both you two Plants vs Zombies 2 for free, so I'm yet to send you guys your codes, but
When the fuck
I will
is that?
send you your codes right now. Okay.
I got you gifts. I just haven't given you them.
Oh,
You
I'm
don't throw
sorry.
that in my face.
I'm sorry. All right, I'll send you your codes right now.
I don't want my code now.
It's
I don't play mobile
the
games.
deluxe edition
The deluxe edition.
because it's EA. All right, that's one code.
Thanks, EA. You the best, Bay.
Um.
EA, more like eBay. Am I right?
I get it because it's like an internet service. But like, So here comes code number 1.
Matt, you didn't actually. We're recording a podcast.
Yeah, I know, but like just so they're there, so I don't forget again. So, does this entice you guys to play Fallout Shelter again? No, right?
Not really.
Yeah, I already.
The game was more like a
hype
marketing
train,
thing.
yeah, hype train thing.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a filler. I'm not going to
Filler.
say ERs as AHs anymore. Piss me off.
I'm not so much for mobile games, so
Same.
yeah. I only just tried it, so I'm not very excited
much time
myself.
did you put into Fallout Shelter? Like not much, or
Not much. Not at all. Just like the other day.
oh
Pretty
wow,
much.
so is that
Yeah,
like your
yeah.
first time?
Yeah.
What?
So I had it on my phone. I don't play.
No,
many
I
games.
totally get you. I'm just saying that like most people like when Fallout 4 is announced is like I gotta play Fallout Shelter. I'm a little surprised you just got around to it now after Fallout 4 came out. You're like the 1% on that. That's amazing. Wow.
I know. I feel
My-
bad.
My thing with Fallout Shelter was it was a lot of fun for a couple of days, and then I started to only play it when I like took a dump.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
But that's what you do with any mobile game.
And then I just stopped playing it. I don't know.
Yeah, apparently because my videos were like short and sweet, I always got comments that are like, I love watching Maddie's videos when I take a dump. I'm like, that's great. Like, you know, like a lot, especially during like Fallout 4 side training, because my videos were like around 3 to 4 minutes long. So like, anytime they were just like, yeah, this is perfect. Like, I love it, man. I just check your channel whenever I go on the toilet. I'm like, good stuff. Like, that's what I like to hear.
I could just imagine
Maddie's
someone
videos.
at work
Dump.
and think, oh shit, I need to go to the toilet. Oh, Maddie's also uploaded a video. This is
Yeah,
perfect.
this is
I'm
great.
running to the bathroom.
What a match.
Good timing.
Yeah.
So what I like about this new Fallout Shelter update is this like whole barbershop thing. Basically what you can do is like customize how each dweller looks, because I don't know about you guys, but when you're like naming all these like characters, like I'm really stretching it. Like I think I made Lone like a old black lady, and
That fits his description.
yeah, you know, it just didn't fit at all. But like I think I called him like Lone Salt Wanderer 2 or something like that. Even though he's not the Lone Vault Wanderer anymore, he's Lone Gaming.
Okay, I'll fucking address it now. I've changed my channel name from LoneVaultWanderer to Lone Gaming, and also the Twitter handle as well. So, link is on the screen.
Yes, I gotta change that. I hope I don't forget.
Yeah, you better
You're
fucking
gonna
change
forget. I guarantee it.
I'm not
You're
gonna forget.
it. Lone
Guess-
Gaming YT is my Twitter handle.
What's the YT stand for, Lone?
YouTube. Fuck,
No.
what else would it stand? What?
Stands for you.
You can't think of it. No, I was trying to be clever.
I can't be. Can't be.
But
funny.
heck, if you still search for Lone Vault Wanderer in YouTube, I'll pop up anyway.
It should
So
still.
now-
Yeah.
Yeah, but I meant for your Twitter. But yeah, so like what I was saying is that you can like customize now what your dwellers look like. So like now you can actually make authentic recreations of your friends, which is
Whoa.
always fun.
Yay.
It's about time.
That's fun though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I
Matt-
will play it more now.
Matt
I'm
did that
actually
with
playing
XCOM
it.
too. Yeah.
The
Matt did
XCOM,
it.
I
That was
got
great.
I got my code for XCOM, and I spent the first 3 hours of the game, not in game, but customizing characters and writing bios for everyone. After that, I never touched that mechanic again because I made like 40 fucking people. But
Oh.
You did good though. I gave you a lot of credit because each one looked like the people they were based off of. The bios
Noah's
were
was one of my
were
favorites
funny.
because yours was like the perfect hair, the glasses. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing.
The bio was fucking weird for that one. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but it was funny.
It was like, this dude is fucking super hot chicks, and basically you're a fucking weed or something
I was
like
like, click here now to figure out how. Or
that. Yeah.
like, fucking stupid.
On top of
Anyway,
that, the update also brings in like new weapons and armor from Fallout 4. So like I said, it seems to be just taking mechanics from Fallout 4. Aside from pets, you can now get pets in Fallout Shelter. Like, not only can you have a dog and a cat, but you can also have a parrot. A parrot.
Oh, that's so
Random.
cool.
And
I want a pet Deathclaw.
apparently these pets like up your like vault's happiness, because you know a pet parrot makes me happy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hate birds. I dated a girl one time, and she had like a deadly bird that could not have been more creepy. Like
She had a hawk.
like like the thing would attack you and bite your feet and shit like that. It could take off your finger if it really wanted to, but it would.
What?
But it would like lean
Jesus
around like
Christ.
corners and stuff, and like stare at you, and like you'd like be walking around the house and you turn the corner and just be standing there in the kitchen, and you'd be like, how'd you get in here? Like, what the fuck is this thing? And I'm,
The bird assassin.
yeah, it was scary. I'd always be like, hey, can you? Your bird is kind of like scaring me now. And like, I'd never sleep at her house and be like, I'm not sleeping with that thing. Lock it away first.
Sleep with the bird.
Fucking lock that thing.
Why
up.
did you guys break up then? Was it the
It was the
bird?
bird. It was the
It was
bird.
a bird.
Yeah.
The bird. Yeah.
This is an old girlfriend loan. You're thinking of a different one. There's so many to go through, bro. I know.
Oh.
I know.
That is
Bro,
so
you threw the pro in there. Oh, fuck. Okay.
So,
Anyway.
next thing is Doom is getting alternate box art due to the nitpicking of fans of the series.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
No.
Now, I'll admit one thing, though. These box arts are fucking awesome. Have you seen them?
No, I gotta look at it now.
I tweeted out a double picture of it if you guys want to look, or you can just go to Doom's Twitter. But,
That's
but you know, because people complained that the guy on the cover of Doom, it was such a basic box art. Fucking stupid, but like they're like, dude, this could be for any shooter. You know, it's just the Space Marine standing there with a shotgun, flames in the background, says Doom across his chest. Whatever. Does that make it a bad game? No, but people complain anyway.
I prefer the other one.
What do you mean? Like, you prefer the one with the Marine holding the gun?
It looked badass. Like, what the fuck was wrong with it?
People compared it to Halo a lot. I'm like, I guess what was around first, asshole. You know? But,
yeah. So.
Wow, that was aggressive.
Because I hate when people like, because that just sounds like you lack intelligence. Like, oh, dude, it's just like Halo. It's like,
welcome to the internet.
Yeah, I know, but yeah, too many people have access to it. But like, you know, I'm just like thinking to myself, yeah, it may look like Halo, but Doom's been around way before Halo. So shut your mouth. But like, I like the new alternate box arts. I really didn't care about the current box art until they showed the alternate ones, because those are really cool. Like, you know, they had my favorite one was kind of one of the more traditional ones. It's like the Space Marine, like with a bunch of like demons running at him. I think it was option B they claimed it, because they had a poll to help pick which one was going to be the alternate box art, because what it's going to be is reverse box art. So what happens is it comes in its standard one, and you literally take the sleeve and flip it.
That's a cool idea, though, having a poll. I like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of, it makes you feel like you're a part of, like...
And B is currently winning, which is the one with all the demons around the Space Marine. The other one is like a demonic symbol. It's just plain black. It'd be cool, but they didn't really add much to it. But I really like both of them. I'd be fine with either. But it's just like, kind of annoying to me. Like, it's just box art, you know? I agree that, like, cool box art, you know, that... I guess that's like when you hold a game and you see it for that first time, you're like, awesome. But, like, you could write, like, on Fallout 4 just, like, shit in capital letters. But as long as the game is... Yeah, like, GTA 5 has a cool box art as well. Wow, I
don't get it. I mean, so many of those people complaining were probably PC players that wouldn't even get a box art anyway. Like,
that's true. But it's like it's the standard to have. And I don't know why Doom specifically got the shit for it. Like, I feel like id Tech probably just saw like the feedback and was like, "What the fuck?" Like, because it's like the standard to have the protagonist standing there with the gun. You look at like Battlefront, Fallout 4. There's just a close up of the dude's fucking helmet. You know, like.
Well, you always want to have something that is like consistent in the game on the cover.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and so
if it's a shooting game, it's gonna have a gun somewhere on the cover, most likely.
Well, I know I know people like say it's a bad comparison, but like Black Ops 3, guys just sitting there holding two pistols, like, you know, like it's so common nowadays to put your protagonist or whatever you're trying to represent the game as front and center with kind of like a background.
But there's a whole science behind that. Mm-hmm. It's you know, it catches the eye. But there is,
because there's not as much to look at. Because you look at I mean, GTA is just popular by a name, so don't get me wrong. But I'm saying if you didn't know what a GTA was and you just saw like the front cover, you see like all these different pictures and stuff, you're like, you know, what the hell? But since it's got a great name, you know, it's got the name GTA on it, so you know you're gonna buy it regardless. But like, I guess that's kind of how people roll with it, maybe, because they feel like if it's a lesser popular game, you kind of want something more simple to catch your eye when you walk by.
Man. I think people are just complaining for the sake of it.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you, Matt, as well, and I agree with Lone. Just that it's people complaining to complain sometimes, which happens all too much in this fucking community, especially with Bethesda-related stuff.
It's because they expect perfection.
I like both of them, but
I do too.
I don't feel like there's any problem with the old one. It's more minimalistic. That's just all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you could catch people's attention with minimalistic design, but you could also catch someone's attention with something like awesome and epic, like the other one.
Oh, that's a good. Actually,
it's just about taste.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's a good way of putting it, because when it comes down to thumbnails, sometimes, and I know it's a weird comparison, but like with YouTube thumbnails, sometimes when you go like all out, it's almost like too much. Like you have like text here and there, and then sometimes when you just keep it like a simple game screenshot, like a fucking meme or like a picture, people are actually giving me shit, because now like I've kind of made it like an inside joke on my channel to like put like really old memes in my thumbnails, and people will be like, dude, it's 2016, what the fuck are you doing? Like, that's when I got, they're like, what? Like, check your memes, Maddie. I'm like,
this Matty kid, he messaged me, he's like, bro,
I know, I was gonna say, if someone ever said that to me, I'd punch them in the face. Check your memes.
He said, and I think the guy was serious. It was literally word for word, dude, Maddie, it's 2016. Or he said, dude, your thumbnail, Maddie. Check your memes. It's 2016. I was
I
like,
can't, dude.
feedback duly noted. That one really got to me.
Feedback duly.
Like that one, that's really what I give a shit about.
God damn.
Anyway, so Doom, yes, getting alternate box arts, always fun. Like the little community interaction there. It seems to be a community-focused game because of all the multiplayer, snap maps, all that stuff. Really awesome. And this is one thing that they really never talked about aside from a older single-player article that I kind of wrote down just for us to talk about a little bit, that Doom's actually going to have, like, weapon mods, according to an article where, like, detailed the single-player campaign where they said, like, you can have, like, a rocket launcher, and when you shoot it, like, it'll just, like, the rocket will stick to whatever, and then you have to, like, remotely detonate it, which is always cool. So, like, I really like that because if I had one concern about Doom, when I watched, like, the gameplay, because I watched it again last night just because we have a lot of Doom to talk about tonight, or today, and I noticed that, like, it was a lot of running around with the shotgun. No, what song are you listening to? Because you're just, like, dancing.
Kanye West Stronger.
Oh,
it came on shuffle. No. It came on shuffle, so I'm just kind of letting it play.
I was only like Kanye was like
tool,
acceptable. Man. I hate him.
I do too. No, I do too. Don't get me wrong. It's just the song came on, and I was like, I didn't change it, so yeah. I'm sorry.
It's on random.
It is.
Anyway.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to distract you, man.
No, just because I'm like talking, and all I see is Noah just like fucking like jutting his head around like. But
sorry.
If I had one concern about Doom, it was when I was watching the gameplay. I was like thinking to myself that he's running around with a shotgun, he like shoots them, then you go up, you hit a melee, you fucking like break their leg into their face or something, which is awesome. Well, like I'm thinking to myself, if it's like a 13-hour game, that's all you're doing is shooting things and breaking their legs, like doing these melee executions.
It's gonna get boring.
Yeah, like I thought to myself that might get boring. So hearing that there's like weapon mods that can like change up the game, it reminds me of Resistance 3. I don't know if you guys have ever seen that game. It's a PlayStation exclusive, but it's really cool where the fun is kind of in the guns, where each weapon has like a primary and a secondary type of fire, and they both do completely different things. And so it really made just like standard gun fare like really, really enjoyable. So
I'm actually watching some of the Doom stuff right now.
Yeah.
Just Doom. This is made on Unreal 4, isn't it?
No, it's...
Is it its own thing?
What's the id Tech engine, Lone? Because Rage ran on the same thing. Just an update version.
Oh, it's not Unreal 4. I'm sorry. That was dumb of me.
I can't remember what the name of it is.
And Wolfenstein.
Or id Tech.
And yeah, I think it's called id Tech, but like Wolfenstein ran on it too. What? I'm gonna.
It looks like Unreal 4, but it could very well be something completely different. I may just.
Yeah, it's just called the id Tech engine.
Okay. Lone, yeah. Oh, okay.
I literally type in what engine does, and the first thing that comes up is what engine does Fallout 4 use, and then after that is what engine does a GTR have, and then a Bugatti. Oh.
And then a Bugatti.
Let's talk about Rage.
Oh, that was a great game. Okay, never mind. I don't have any good news. I was gonna say Lambo has a new car coming out, and it looks really cool, but never mind.
Exciting!
It's just super exciting. You gonna buy it, Noah?
With all that Rage. Actually, you said let's talk about Rage.
Yes.
Yeah, let's talk about Rage. It's a great game.
So, I downloaded it when I first got my PC, my gaming PC, and played it, and got horrible frames. Or something was up. I don't know what was up. And actually, it wasn't that bad frames. I was like, it didn't feel right. And I was like, I'm not going to play it. Now, it's not, I know, I'm not going to say it's a bad game because I never played it. But that's my experience.
You should play Rage, Noah.
I know I should. I've heard awesome things about it.
It's like, I mean, Rage, obviously, don't get me wrong. Rage is an awesome game. I'm just saying that I feel like nowadays, since it doesn't have much of a story to it, like, that people wouldn't really go crazy for, but it's like the world and like the cool ass gadgets you use, like that fucking hook blade that you throw cuts off someone's head and it comes back to you. It's like, yes.
Becky, have you played Rage at all?
No, not at all.
I'm about to buy it for you.
Becky and I are on the same page.
It's amazing. It's a really. Do you have like a gaming rig? Like a good one?
A gaming rig?
A rig?
Yeah.
Like a ship?
I have a ship, yes.
A vessel?
Yeah. Well, I have, I'm on PC.
Mm-hmm. What do you got in your rig?
Do I need to specify all the specifications?
I'm just curious about the processor and the GPU.
All right. Let me.
Oh my god. There we go.
Yeah.
By the way, is it just me getting static?
No, you sound fine.
It's just you.
Okay, cool. So,
I didn't answer that adequately at all.
No.
I just went. I realized how stupid I sounded. I can't wait for Matt and I to go to E3 because when we're there. By the way, we are just make that announcement. I'm sure people saw. But anyways, when we're there, I'm gonna pull prank videos on Matt. But it's gonna be one of those
really.
things where no, but it's one of those. Well, I'm not actually, but I've just imagined myself like, what's up, guys? Noah here. I'm just pulling a prank on Matt. I'm gonna shove razor blades in his cereal while he's eating it, and it's gonna be so
the video
funny.
like cuts in, so you see me like.
You know, it's like just a prank, bro. It's just a prank.
Relax, man.
Like,
it's just a joke. Like I get up and like the camera starts like shaking.
Like horrible things are happening.
Yeah. By the way,
What?
You guys probably want to book hotel room.
Yeah.
I was talking to Matt about that before the cast.
Yeah.
Loan, so we got it covered. Thanks.
I can imagine Noah in the hotel room, like Maddie's in the shower, and Noah's like, "I'm about to prank Matt. We've got this shit." Be great.
I've got a fire extinguisher, and I'm gonna hit him in the face with it.
But it's just a prank, so it's okay.
It's just, yeah.
It's just a prank, bro.
I'm gonna stab him in the liver.
The fuck?
I can't wait
Wait,
for
hold up.
E3.
Wasn't Becky
I
Madrid
can't
giving
either.
us her
It's
specs?
Yeah,
Brian-
I'm like, where is it?
If you can't find him, that's fine. No,
Yeah.
it's no worries.
I think you can
We're
just
gonna
do,
just say you have
what are
the
my
Well, like,
PC
best
specs.
thing.
it's one. My computer is 1 year old.
Okay.
Okay,
1
so it's
year
probably
old, and
pretty-
I'm trying to find it because, well, yeah.
No worries. I'm sure
Noah,
it's,
what graphics card do you have?
I have a R9 270X.
Oh, you have an AMD? Why?
I hate it. I had an Nvidia, but when I moved, the card got jostled in the CPU or on the motherboard, and
Oh,
it
no way.
broke, like just completely broke. So I had to buy a new. I'm happy it didn't break my motherboard, but I had to get a new GPU, and at the time that was I only had money for that. If I could
Right.
upgrade, I'd get like a 970 or 960 or something like that.
Don't get 960, get 970 or
Okay.
980 Ti maybe. I don't know.
I don't have money for a 980 Ti, but I'll get a 970. That's what I would aim
That's
for.
alright.
I got a 970. It's great.
I have 980 Ti.
Oh, is it? Yeah,
I
thanks.
was gonna get a Titan just like for the long term, but I'm like, what game is actually going to use the Titan? Like, kind of pointless.
Well, I'm considering now whether to get 16 gigs of RAM or not. I don't know. On memory, I don't know.
I mean, after I saw Battlefront with 16 gigs of RAM, I was kind of like, okay, like maybe
That's the thing.
like
That's the thing, right?
maybe games will start using it more. I don't know.
If game, well, no, it's not just that as well. But like Matty, when we're rendering videos,
Oh yeah,
that'll help.
That's why I
a lot
have
of
like
shit.
32 because I'm obnoxious as fuck.
Yeah, my name's Matty. I got 32.
So Becky, you want to do me a favor?
Yeah.
Instead of listing your PC specs, because
Yeah.
a lot of my favorite hockey players are Swedish. I like the sound of the Swedish language.
What
No,
the
I was gonna
fuck?
ask her if she could say something in Swedish.
Oh, I'm actually curious for this
What
too.
do you want me to? What do you want me to say?
Matty, I will not marry you.
Let's say
No.
Say no. Say like welcome to the H.A.M Radio Podcast. I know part of it's gonna.
Hardest thing you could have
Go
asked
ahead.
of her.
Shut up. Go ahead.
Välkommen till H.A.M Radio Podcast. I don't know how to say it in Swedish.
I figure it would because it's a brand. It would just be the same thing.
Yeah. Välkommen
Gnarly.
is pretty much welcome, so it's very similar.
All right. How about a sentence that isn't 60% English?
All right, Matt. I wanted to make it something easy, not like like fucking
Read
something
Shakespeare and in Swedish.
creepy. Read Shakespeare. No, do not do that.
Hey,
Don't make me say something that is pretty much similar to English.
okay.
Okay. In Swedish, tell us what you.
Tell us what you think of us in Swedish, because we don't know what you're saying. You could just roast me right now. What you?
What?
All right, let me get Google Translate.
What if PewDiePie is listening
Oh
to this?
yeah.
For example.
Yeah,
he's Swedish.
PewDiePie is a known listener of the H.A.M Radio
Yes.
Podcast.
Yeah, he said it publicly on Twitter. Yeah.
Open promotion.
He does?
No.
Seriously, I'm so gullible. You can say anything to me, and I will be like, really?
I am guilty at times of that.
Okay, I have the specifications if you really want to know.
Okay.
Okay, I am curious about this.
Okay, it's processor Intel Core i7
Yeah.
4,790 CPU.
So you have a
At
4790.
3.60 gigahertz.
Damn.
Is it a 4790K? Is there a K at the end of it?
No. I'm really bad with computers.
It's okay.
I just
feel
play on them. So
I literally play on mine. I stand and dance on.
and the graphics card is GeForce GTX 780.
Okay.
780. Okay, that's all right.
780, yeah.
Gotcha.
That's all right.
We're all on the page now.
Isn't that the previous version on the 980? Like, essentially, right? Noah, you should know this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I'm asking.
I don't know either.
I have no idea. I just bought something that my friend told me. This is good. I just said, like,
If
I
it
want
works,
to play games.
It's what we did with our buddy Connor.
Yep.
No,
We basically
Connor.
built a PC.
The lovely Connor.
I'm not gonna lie, Connor's PC is crazy good.
Yeah.
It makes me upset.
I think it's like around the same as mine, which is kind of
Oh.
scary.
Oh.
Ends up playing Minecraft all day.
Yeah.
I made a joke because he's only played it like once in the past like week or so, and I was at his house and I was just like, "Yo, dude, sick $2,000 dust collector." I said like it keeps all your other electronics running because this one just sits there and fucking collects all the dust in your room.
Aww.
It's funny. So I figured into this section we tie in some of your cosplay creations, Becky, because the whole
Okay.
Piper one, and
Yeah.
field some viewer questions on like how you do this, because I've always wondered. And Colin 2Hey1 asks, how long does your costumes usually take to make?
Oh man, it's very. It varies.
How long
A
did the
lot.
Piper do?
Not much, because I bought most of the things and then I just weathered the fuck out of everything pretty much. So it's one of my relaxed projects.
What was one of the hardest things you cosplayed?
The hardest thing? Maybe the second last one, which was Josephine Montillier from Dragon Age
I
Inquisition.
romanced her. It's kind of funny you say that.
What? You romanced her?
Yeah, like in game, because like she was kind of like
Yeah.
the easier romance, so I was like, okay.
This just
Yeah.
got really interesting.
Yeah.
She's cute. Actually, she's not my favorite character, but I really, really like the game, and I heard about a couple of cosplayers who were planning on cosplaying from Dragon Age, and then I just thought, like, well, I have some similarities to this girl, and maybe I could pull it off, and then I just did a makeup test on it, and then I just asked people, should I do this? And everyone was like, yeah, hell yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, let's do it.
Good stuff.
Pretty much.
Here's a really good question that Alfie Spore asks. He says, I'm cosplaying Agent 47 at Newcastle Comic-Con. How do I not feel embarrassed while on the train? So, I mean, I'm sure you're proud of your
Wear it
creations.
with pride.
But yeah, like, I mean, I won't answer for them, but, like, I don't know if you've ever had this issue where, like, maybe you feel like people are looking at you.
Yeah, so many times.
Aw.
I'm sorry, I don't have a good answer for this. I'm just very embarrassed, and I just try to go through it and just do it.
Just kind of like, oh,
but-
jeez, they're looking at me.
Or I would just hook up with my other cosplay friends and just tell them, like, I don't want to travel alone. Can we do this together?
If you're
But,
Agent 47 and someone starts giving you shit, you just pull out the guns and be like, shut
Either
the fuck
that,
up.
or you're basically
Yeah.
wearing a suit already. I mean,
Yeah,
it
exactly.
shouldn't
Or,
be
like, I
that
guess
weird
the
looking.
balls, like,
You're not
But-
carrying around a giant like anime axe or anything like that.
Well, I
you know,
guess
it's-
if he's Agent 47,
could
he's
do
probably
that.
going to be, like, having, like, a shaved head and, like, maybe, like, a fake tattoo in the back of his head, and he's going to be holding, like, toy guns, so, like, I guess maybe he feels like he might look, like, a bit, like, childish, even though I don't think cosplaying is childish. I think it's fun, you know?
No.
it's an 11-year-old doing this.
I guess, obviously I'm not in a real good position to talk, but for me, if you put the effort in, then you should just be proud. It's like, yeah, I worked on this. And remember, where you're going is where, like, everyone goes to do this stuff. Yes. So, like, you're going home. You're literally going.
I was going to say that. Most of the times, if you're traveling to a convention, you meet up with other people. Well, you can easily spot them. Yep.
No, you see them from a mile away.
You just see, you can just see them everywhere when as you're getting closer to the convention. So you're just gonna feel more and more comfortable. And I think normal people would just be like, oh, there's probably an event right now. Yeah. I think it's fine, but I know the feeling. It's a bit nervous sometimes.
HD Modern Gamer asks, what was your first ever cosplay?
I was a Narutard back in the days.
A what?
I loved Naruto.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a Narutard.
All right, we're on the same page here. I like what I hear.
Narutard, that's love it. I love it.
Yeah, have you heard it?
No,
I never heard that.
I thought you said Naruto, but like I'm not trying to be mean. I thought it was like your accent. And then
she said Narutard.
Yeah, I know. I thought
you are obsessed with Naruto.
Yeah.
That was back in 2005.
Wow,
that's awesome.
Yeah. I was I heard about cosplay from a friend, and she was like, "Oh, there's a thing you can make stuff and you can dress up as a character." And I was like, "Cool, I want to do that. I really want to do that." And then we started watching Naruto and just like really enjoyed it. So I just chose a character that I thought I could do because it was my first cosplay. I wanted something quite easy and just a character to go with the group. So I did Mitarashi Anko from Naruto. She's not very like popular.
I was gonna say because I watched the hell out of it. I guess you could say I was a Narutard as well. Yeah. I watched the hell out of it growing up.
And just a normal tard.
She's just a teacher, one of the teachers at the beginning. She's not very like a big character.
Okay.
It's just but the other characters were already taken, so I just chose one of pretty much. I just chose one that I thought looked cool. So.
Do you ever like look back on that old cosplay and then look at like, for example, your Piper one, like, and go like, "Damn, I kick ass now." Like, okay, I'm saying though for real because I think the thing that blew me away more than like the costume was like the public occurrences you have. Like that's like a full script. How did you do that?
It was actually at the time my boyfriend, he told me, "You should totally have a public occurrences." And I was like, wow, that's a great idea. I need to find out how to do this. So I Googled about public occurrences, and then I found out it's actually an old newspaper.
Really?
I didn't know that. It's the old, like, original Boston newspaper, which is really, really cool.
Wow, I didn't know that at all.
So I found a copy of the old one, the original one, and then I just photoshopped away some things and added the text that I wanted, like written by Piper and like her synthetic truth in there. And then I just printed it out.
But like what's even cool is like you found the just the right text for that too. Similar to like when you find the public or you get the public occurrences in game, you know, that
Is it similar? I'm not sure if it's similar.
Because when you read it in game, it's like actual handwritten. It looks like, but I'm pretty sure like when you see the actual object itself, like it looks like that. Like it's got the big headline and all that stuff with the typewriter like text. Like that's really cool.
I just tried to Google a font that I liked that looks a bit like she would write it on a writing machine or something like that, and it would look a bit messy or So I also try to weather the paper as well, so it will look a bit dirty and.
How'd you go about doing that? Out of curiosity.
Actually,
This should be interesting. Yeah.
Well, on the paper I just used eyeshadow.
Okay.
That's really weird, but I
That's
just
creative.
use whatever I think might work, and then I just try it out. But on the costume, like the coat is sandpapered and just dremeled and just ripped, and I'm planning on making some changes. Like it's a bit too nice. It should be a bit dirtier, but so far I think it looks fine.
Absolutely.
But I think I would just use like mixed colors of paint and just rub it in there. Yeah. What more do you want to know?
Okay.
Everything. No, I'm just kidding.
So,
Everything.
when you finally get like all the parts of the costume you try it on, you look at yourself in the mirror for the first time. What is that feeling when you're like, this is it? Like, this is the costume right here that I wanted.
It feels awesome. It's the best feeling.
Yeah.
Really, it's what makes it worth it. Definitely. And also the reactions from everyone else is a lot of fun. Yeah, making it is fun as well. But
I was about to ask, is it just like a pain in the ass, or is it like...
No. I like making stuff.
Labor of love.
Yeah.
Yeah. The whole thing is just a lot of fun. Yeah.
Good stuff. I like it.
Stuff. Yeah, stuff. Making stuff.
Stuff.
Anyone have any questions? I feel like I've just been rapid firing here.
No.
Lone,
No.
you're awfully quiet over there. You eating your toast?
Overwhelmed.
Where the fuck did he go?
Lone.
Load!
This fucking guy, is he serious?
Wow. Okay. I mean, it's not like we're recording a podcast.
Now, mind you, ladies
I'm
and
on.
gentlemen. Oh,
Stuff up. Sorry. What?
wow.
Oh, sorry.
I'm
to
sorry.
bother you.
Did we interrupt anything?
Yeah. I'm sorry.
No.
Huh? Okay. Do you have any
Sorry.
more questions to ask
About-
Becky?
No, all good.
No.
You good? You good?
No?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
just you give me the inspiration to do a Booker DeWitt cosplay.
So like wear a
for no-
vest
yeah.
and stuff, and that's it.
What do you mean just wear a vest? There's a
Or-
lot more to it.
I'm just kidding. I'm
Like
just
a-
kidding.
like a
I'm just giving
red-
you shit, Lone.
No, and then there's like a bandage over the hand, and then you need the hook.
You know, I want to pull off a what's it called, Duke Nukem cosplay.
That would be funny.
I feel like with the
That
blonde
would be
hair,
good
I might be able to
for
do it.
game.
Oh, okay. Here's a good question. How do you resist not like buying props that are already made online and just doing them yourself? Like, because I'm thinking like when you mentioned like that hook gun from like that Booker has or whatever, like because you can buy that from like the
that like Booker has or whatever. You don't know.
like the fucking thing that he jumps and like
Yes.
yeah, that hook gun, whatever. Because you can buy that replica prop online. Like, as a cosplayer, how do you choose between like making something on your own or just being like, I'm gonna buy this online?
Good question, man.
Well, that's actually a good question.
I know.
Yeah. Well, it's just a motivation to know that if I've made it and I receive nice comments on it, it just feels so much better than if I would have bought the thing.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah, absolutely.
And sometimes the replicas are not like authentic enough. If you know what I mean.
Sometimes they're made out of like plastic, where you want something to be like metal, maybe.
Yeah, no, it's just that some things don't look like you want them to look like. But my next cosplay, I actually bought one prop for it because I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to make it
What's your next cosplay? Are you
So are you allowed to
Is it
reveal
under
this,
wraps?
or do you?
Under
Oh my
wraps?
god, you guys are gonna freak out. I'm gonna make a Kylo Ren cosplay.
Oh
That is,
shit!
I'm actually really curious. I'm interested to see this.
I feel like I'm the only one who's excited about this.
Oh, I think that's really neat.
Why? That's yeah.
You could actually put a really cool twist on it too.
Yeah, but like some people some has commented on it and just said like, so you're gonna cosplay Kylo Ren? Are you gonna make a female version? And I'm like, no, I'm gonna be a man. I'm gonna be a man.
Okay.
I've never
Yeah.
done it before, so I really want to try it out.
That's going to be a
It should
shocker
be
when you
really
take
cool.
off the mask and everyone's like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be this is really, really awesome.
It's gonna be so much fun. Like imagine being Kylo Ren just doing regular stuff, like going to the store or
Kylo
having a sandwich or whatever.
tries to like eat it, but it just hits against his mask. He's like, you know.
Yeah.
My best question, I think,
I
is,
The
can't
emo
wait.
Kylo Ren Twitter.
oh, I
Have you guys
follow
seen
him.
that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love him.
It's awesome.
That
I
and
love
there's like one that's like condescending BB-8 or something like that. It's just fucking BB-8 being a dick. Oh
Well,
fuck!
I saw a picture of a Starbucks cup, you know, where you can get your name,
Oh.
and it said Kyle Lauren.
Oh
Kyle
yeah,
Lauren.
yeah.
I
remember
loved
that.
it. Yeah, it's awesome.
So
yeah.
my last question that's coming to my mind right now, at least,
Yeah.
is how do you resist the temptation to like shadow box in your costumes? Like if you're playing as Kylo Ren, how do you not be like, I want to like pretend I'm fucking kicking ass? How do you resist that temptation?
The temptation.
Well, actually, like swing a fucking lightsaber.
Yeah, like
and so
swinging
on.
that lightsaber around and pretending like you are just killing things. Like you are Kylo Ren now. How do you not just go?
That's called assault,
Fucking-
Matthew.
No,
Do I
I
have
didn't say attack people. I didn't
Do
say
I have to resist it? I'm Sith, so
You
Just
need
like-
to resist the force.
just hitting someone
I'm not-
with it. It's
I'm
like,
just
stop.
gonna give into it.
Yeah.
Fair enough. That's a good answer. Does anyone have any
No.
questions?
Not again, Kylo.
Kylie Ren.
Kylie, hey!
Hey.
Anyone have any questions or
I do not.
no?
All good. We
You're
can go
all
into
good.
the next segment.
Yes, we
Sure.
can. All
Yeah.
right, let me just write down the time. Our third segment, what we're playing, and our favorite video game news bit. Who would like to go
I can
first?
talk because I actually been playing games.
Yes, you
Fucking-
have.
I have. So I played not much of Far Cry Primal. I was playing more Mortal Kombat XL. Fuck
Oh
that
wait!
game.
Oh, real quick, Lone, are you loving Far Cry Primal?
Well, I haven't
Wait.
played it enough to really give an opinion on it. All I know is that they kind of like copied the map from Far Cry 4, which in and of itself isn't like super bad because
They
from
meant
a
to
first-
do that though.
Well, yeah, like from a first-person perspective, you can't notice, right?
Mhm.
And I commented that in my last video, but
That's interesting because I remember watching your video and I would give Ubisoft shit, but like repurposing a map, that's not like a bad thing. You know, if you
No.
if you take that play space and it's like, okay, let's just decorate this with different things.
And that's why I say like you can't compare Far Cry 4 and Far Cry Primal side by side and think, oh, that's the same map without looking at it top down, right?
It's probably why
Um,
they got it out so fast. People were like, how'd they get it out fast? They didn't have to
Exactly.
redo an entire map.
Because all the assets already existed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But some people were trying to compare it to Blood Dragon, but Blood Dragon wasn't a full price release.
Mhm.
That was the difference.
They have a cool
Blood
look.
Dragon was also fucking awesome.
Yeah.
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 I wasn't a huge fan of it, but like I like what they did. Like it's definitely a good idea. Like I don't know, I couldn't get into it, but like I like what I saw. It was good
But
for the
Mortal
price.
Kombat X. Fuck, have you guys played Mortal Kombat X? It's the greatest game.
I watched the fatalities and stuff, dude.
Oh, they're so gruesome. It's fucking.
It's fun.
It's
Yeah,
I
I,
haven't
like
played
it. I like it.
Yeah, she knows what I'm talking about. None of you guys.
I kicked ass, so it was fun.
Who's your favorite?
Who? Sorry?
Who's your
What just
favorite character from Mortal Kombat X?
Oh, I don't know. I only played it once, so I.
Master
can't-
Chief?
Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero is the best. Like, it's
Dude,
always
you're
been
one
my
of those guys.
I was gonna say, Matt. He's one of those guys.
One of those guys.
Matt and I used to play Mortal Kombat, and I used to get so fucking mad because he would
Well,
beat me, and I used to
who
go
was your main
deep with the
character?
insults
Did you like
too.
to play it?
Who would I play as? I think I went as Ermac a lot or something like
Ermac,
that.
yeah.
Dude,
That's a
Ermac's
good-
fucking fatality where he just like lifts him up and like pulls the organs out of his mouth.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Or Kenshi's fatality where he's lifting up in the air and the sword's spinning, and then he just goes slow motion, cuts the
Since
face.
we're on the topic of Mortal Kombat, they actually found hidden menus in Mortal Kombat.
I saw that.
2
That's
and
fucking
3.
awesome.
Yeah, but they found them recently, and I mean it's been
Yeah,
you
what,
know,
what are they though?
they're
It's-
basically developer menus, sort of. They have access to like the different game endings and the you can alter different things. It's nothing crazy, but it's just interesting.
Yeah,
that we haven't
that
found.
got discovered now when it's
These
20.
games
Yeah.
have been out for fucking years, like the arcades, and they've just found them. And you know, considering how crazy people can be in terms of finding every nook and cranny of every game, the fact that it only came out now is just
Especially
insane.
when that was like the like I don't want to say the peak. Don't get me wrong, because I think it sells more now than ever. But like, you know, when Mortal Kombat was on the
still-
rise.
Well,
yeah.
arcade gaming back in the day. Like,
Yeah,
that
it was a big deal back then. Huge deal. That and you know, Simpsons, the arcade Simpsons. You know, that was a big deal too.
Is that like hit
Street
and
Fighter
run
2
or
was
whatever?
obviously-
Yeah, no, not Hit and Run. Hit and Run was
That was a console game.
There was a Simpsons arcade game that I used to play with my brother. Can't remember the full name of it, but it was fucking fun.
My favorite arcade game was I think it was like Galaga or something like that. It was at like a pizzeria, and anytime I ordered pizza, I'd just wait there and like, you know, pop a quarter in. And it was like one of those top-down kind of ship shooters where like, you know, you maneuver your ship around like all these like flying objects coming at you, and like you just like are shooting like and like racking up all these points and stuff, and like every like 100,000 you get a new life or whatever, something like that. I loved it though. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah,
I have
I'm
a soft
playing
spot
that.
for those types of games.
Someone will
Yeah,
go
what
next.
games you play?
Wait, well, hold on. I gotta know, how far are you into Far Cry Primal? Like, you don't have to.
No,
spoil
I'm not,
anything.
and Far Cry Primal, I'm not that far. I'm also playing Mortal Kombat X.
I know, but like, I want to know where you're at.
Like, I'm literally like pretty much just at the start.
Oh.
Like, I only played it for like 30 minutes until I had to stop.
It's a decent game, but it's like, ugh.
Well, Matty's review got like almost 2,000 dislikes. That was pretty
People
funny.
fucking. I watched that review too. I was like, this is a well done review. Mainly because I liked the way you were editing it. I wasn't like I can't agree or disagree.
Look at that cinematography.
I did. Yeah, I thought it was a well done review.
No, it's
but-
at like 1,700 dislikes, but it's at like almost 6K likes. So like, most people are speaking out saying like, what he's saying isn't wrong, and especially because at the end I concluded it by saying like, hey, you might be interested in this. I don't like it though.
You made the same mistake with 4i4, how you left like saying the good things towards the end, so people just got really angry at the start.
I don't give a fuck. Like, if you're gonna watch my video, like,
I'm just
I'm saying that like in general, like general video speaking. When I make a video, I don't think about how long you're gonna sit
Yeah.
down and watch it. I make my video. If you're not gonna watch the whole thing, I'm not gonna entertain your comments. Like, that's all there is to it.
Because I haven't really played it, so...
Maddie's just going in.
That's all it comes down to. Because you can tell when people don't watch the whole video when they complain about something that was obviously stated in the video.
Mr. fucking annoyed plays.
No, because what I've decided to do now, because of the response to this review, although it was mostly positive, is I'm going to start off every review with one of those like green screen, like, you know, this video is rated whatever. It's gonna be rated O for opinions that might piss you off or that you may or may not agree with, something like
That's
that.
not going to do anything. People are just going to dislike.
No, because like it's gonna just like troll them. Like, this is my opinion. Like, it's a fair reminder in the beginning. Because anytime someone says something in the comments like this is dumb, viewer comes in, responds like, "Hey, it's an opinion, bro."
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Anyway, who wants to go next? Actually, no. Game news bit, right?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay, no. So recently there was a press release about how video games in Australia are almost a $3 billion industry, which is fucking awesome. Like, I think we're getting really close to the film industry, and we're blitzing the music industry. So, you know, games are good and it's improving, and really happy about it in my home country.
Was it ever like really low?
No, it wasn't. It's always been really good, but obviously, you know, when you're in Australia, there's always been classification issues, because for a while we didn't have an R18 rating. Now we do, but then some games still get banned and whatever. But it's just good to see the industry thrive, and news like this is just going to help legitimize the industry in the eyes of policymakers and lawmakers. So it's always good to see something like this.
That's cool. It's always great. Always great to hear that the land down under is succeeding.
Land down under.
Yep.
We'd like to go next.
Congrats, Australia.
Yay!
Thank you, Noah.
I haven't really been playing a whole lot this last week.
You have a life.
I think unfortunately. No, it's not that. I've honestly been busy with some stuff. But I played a little bit of Metal Gear, but didn't do too much. Mm. But my news actually isn't gaming news. It's movie news. Figure we'll sprinkle a little bit of movie stuff in here. And that's the new Ghostbusters trailer dropped. And it's actually really neat because it's a whole female cast of... it's Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig, and the other two actresses. I don't know their names, quite honestly. But the trailer looks fun. I don't know. I'm interested. Curious. Becky, I know you had some thoughts on this.
Yeah, I have mixed feelings about this. I'm happy about it being all females, but it looks fun, but it could also be a flop.
Yeah, I could see it doing horribly as well.
It has some really bad jokes.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I mean, I've never seen a Ghostbusters movie because it's never intrigued me one bit, but I haven't even looked at this trailer, so I can't really comment on this.
Yeah, I was never a hardcore part of the cult following fan of Ghostbusters, to be honest. I watched it a couple of times. I was like, yeah, it's cool, but people fucking love this franchise.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I don't get it, but I really don't. I don't see
the Ghostbusters?
Yeah, can someone explain the appeal?
Why do you exist?
I'm just asking, can you explain the appeal? I'm not saying it looks bad. I'm not saying
it's just a fucking franchise. What's the appeal to Skyrim? Or Fallout? But my point is, the same question could be asked. It's for people to
that's what I'm saying. I could explain that because I'm a Skyrim Fallout fan, but I'm saying, what is...
Ghostbusters, it's a neat idea to have a fucking group of people living in New York whose job it is to find ghosts and study them.
So many TV shows that are about hunting ghosts now. It's almost become irrelevant to have a Ghostbusters.
but when the franchise was made, that didn't exist.
Yeah, but now it's popular. So
Ghostbusters.
To me, Ghostbusters is just one of those things that I grew up with, but I don't really remember.
Yes.
I saw it and I guess I liked it, but I don't remember much of it, to be honest. It was
Maddie,
fun.
think of that one PSP game you like, and that's Ghostbusters to Noah.
You mean PS Vita?
No, I'll say
all three of them that exist. Yeah. Dude, what's the appeal of that, Maddie?
Handheld gaming.
Was in Japan.
Yeah, because that's something that's still pumping.
Nope.
Other than mobile games.
I don't get that. Why?
Ghostbusters.
I was just asking an educated question. I wasn't hating. Noah just told me.
Triggered.
Noah asked me why I exist.
You triggered hard. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. See, the thing is, now I sound like a hardcore Ghostbusters fan. I was going to say,
yeah. You literally sound like you're passionate
I'm really
about this.
I like it. I think it's fun, but I'm really not super into it. It's just, I don't know. I don't know why I got triggered. I'm sorry. There's going to be a Photoshop now of all of us as Ghostbusters. Someone please make that.
Oh, that's great, yeah.
That would be so good. Of course, include Becky.
Can we tweet that out now? And
Piper as well.
Yes. Yeah, and Piper. Yeah, tweet that out now, Lone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna get one really good one that has our faces just perfectly faded in, and we're gonna get one person who doesn't edit out the squares like I used to do, and just put square fucking heads on other people's bodies, because just making it look bad is fun. I guess I'll go next.
It's totally not lazy. It's fun. No, it is. It is fun.
Now you're triggering me. Because I remember a Facebook comment specifically where I did that as a joke because I didn't feel like cropping the head out, but I thought it looked funny because I think I pasted Connor's head on someone striking out in baseball. And Noah's like, why didn't you use the magnetic lasso to he tried to knowledge drop me on a Facebook comment, and I'm like, it was a joke.
I know exactly what he's talking about.
Wait. What?
I said there was a time I posted a Photoshop of Connor. I literally just cropped out a square of his head and put it on some dude striking out in baseball. And like I didn't feel like going like the whole magnetic lasso, just going on Facebook and
Did I?
and like
did
you
I
were
say something?
yeah, like you posted a comment like, why didn't you use the magnetic lasso to like crop out his head? And, yeah, this is lazy. Like you like didn't take it seriously, obviously, but you were like knowledge dropping me on Facebook. Like I said, I was just
like shut the fuck up. Like
I'm gonna get mad at you now for absolutely no reason and not talk to you for ages.
Magnetic lasso.
oh yeah, I seem to remember a time. And then we'll totally be cool and play Borderlands all night. Fucker.
Can we play Borderlands?
Shut up, Lone.
So
Who's next?
the game I've been playing this week is Legends of Heroes: Trail of Cold Steel.
The fuck is that, Matty? Honestly, you play the weirdest shit.
Wait, yeah, what? It took me
Kind of
so long
use
for that to
I've
register.
never heard of it.
That's the fun part. No one's heard of it.
It's a top-down strategy game.
No, I'm not gonna linger on it because I already know the response I'm going to get. But it's a game.
No,
on both
tell me, is it an anime game?
PS3 and Vita.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Primarily designed for the Vita, it seems, based off kind of what I've experienced. I'm about 5 or 6 hours in. It's very reminiscent of Persona. Like, for those of you out there who give a fuck, I'll just quickly explain. Like, you get like your free time days. Like, you're attending this school. You're basically a student that's like going into the army, and like you're in this special class. And like I said, though, it's a lot like Persona, where like you have these free days, you spend time with your classmates, except it like connects into combat, carries over, and all that stuff. Get to know them better. There's a new game plus that's really cool. Apparently, I've heard that the story's really good. It's a really slow start though, really slow. It's only like just picking up now, and like I hate that about JRPGs. Like I get so tired that the norm of these like 60-hour adventures is like, yeah, we get an excuse to like bullshit for like 10 hours, which bothers me. But yeah, I really like it so far though. It's just kind of nice to like cool back and play something different because yeah, because like, you know, there's like so many games coming out. It's kind of been like an overload. It's like nice to like play something a little different that's kind of like off the radar. It did come out this year, and the sequel's coming out in the summer, I believe. But yeah, that's what I've been playing. My favorite news bit, which really isn't my favorite, but I kind of wanted to talk about game delays because Uncharted 4 got delayed again. And I'm not mad. I'm going to specify that now because some people are like, you know, like really...
Guys,
like,
I think he's mad.
Like what? But
Hey,
some
why
people...
is it bad, Matty?
Like some people are like, I've realized I've hit that point in my YouTube career now where what I say can actually piss people off. It's impressive.
Wow.
How did you just realize
Who would have thought?
I'm saying on
Fuck.
Twitter. Most people who follow me on Twitter are like, you know, they just like my stuff, so they kind of like...
They'll know you, but
They're-
like...
yeah, they know who I am, so when I say stuff, they're like, well, this is Maddie. And now people, like, hate follow me, which is weird. It's really weird.
Oh, and not just hate follow you, but do what Max is doing.
And hey,
Hi,
fuck
Max,
you.
how you
Yes,
doing?
yes, sexual follow me. Thank you, Max. You're a great guy.
By the way, Max, hold on. Max, you know who you are? I fucking love your videos.
Yeah, we were laughing earlier before
We
the
watched them
podcast.
before the podcast. They're fucking brilliant.
We're big fans.
Yeah.
But yeah, so also on top of that, unsurprisingly, Mass Effect Andromeda got delayed into early 2017. And I don't have an issue with game delays because it always means, like, there's never been a game that's been delayed and it's become worse because of it. But more so my issue with game delays is that, like, if you don't talk about them so early, like November 2013 is when Uncharted 4 was announced. It's now March 2016, and it's coming
The
out.
Last Guardian. Great
Yeah,
example.
Last Guardian, even a game that I support, Final Fantasy 15, that's ridiculous too. It's like, and like people always step up and defend like, oh well, it's game development, man. It's game development. You don't know what's gonna happen, but like, I guess, and I understand that completely. I'm not a game developer, but I'll say this much: that I'd imagine, and I could be imagining wrong, and Noah can at least maybe give his 2 cents on this, that if you're an experienced developer, like a studio's been together for like 20 years, and you've been making games like all your life, I just think to myself, you know that stuff like this comes up in game development. Not that you can see it coming, but you know it. When you pitch when you pitch a release
There's
date,
so
wouldn't
much
you have,
more to it, though. There's like the amount of moving parts going on,
Mm-hmm.
not even in the development of the game, but in like that, like financial stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it, you know, there's just so much.
And a lot of the times as well, it might just be the publisher saying, there is an event coming up, we need a date for this game. Give us your best guess. Like, that could be a situation that happens all the time, and that best guess might not be completely accurate, because it could still be 2 years out or 1 year out. You know?
I think they want people to start a hype.
Yeah,
So-
exactly.
That's a good point too. Yeah.
Yeah. So
But I hope Fallout 4 is actually breaking the mold because it did it so well and it sold. I think Fallout 4 was the second best-selling game in Australia, for example. It sold fucking awesomely.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it made millions of dollars in launch weekend. It's definitely. I think Pete Hines said in like a response tweet to someone that like Fallout 4 is their best-selling game ever. So, you know, it goes to show when you have a game that people are excited for and you announce it and be like, hey, it's coming out at this point, and it actually does.
Yeah.
And you can trust the company that it's not going to get delayed. Like, people always ask me with Fallout 4, like, you think it's going to get delayed? You think it's going to get delayed? And I'm like, no, it's not. And they're like, I think it's going to, man. They're not really talking about it. And I'm like, it's not getting delayed. And it didn't get delayed, and it came out, and it was fun, you know, because it was a game that everyone was excited for that actually launched on set day.
Obsidian would make the next Fallout.
Don't get started.
I really want a Fallout New Vegas 2 because it's the best in my opinion. You're fucking wrong. Anyways.
Noah's thoughts do not represent the entire podcast before you get mad at us.
Yeah, I know. That's my opinion. Not. I'm just kidding.
We're just joking.
Yeah,
Anyway.
it's just a joke. There's gonna be a paragraph long. I don't think Noah should be on the podcast. He really doesn't contribute anything at all. I really just. He didn't even play any fucking games over the week.
This is
Okay.
just unprofessional, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. But what's it called? Yeah. I make a better post over Noah. But anyways, what's it called? You know.
I look forward to Max's comments over Noah being in the
Yeah. Max is gonna be like Noah, and then enter. Fuck you, like something, something like that.
I love it. But you know, like, it's just like I think like these games succeed more if they try to just hold off until they really know. And like the reason I say that they could know is because like Bethesda's like, yeah, we still have stuff to do with Fallout 4, but like we know we're gonna get this out the door in November. So
the thing with Bethesda though is that they announced it in such close proximity to the release date that they were more confident because they'd done so much of the game until that point. You know, when most games these days are initially announced, it could be anywhere from 1 to 2 years before release. So at that stage, it's much harder to gauge.
GTA was guilty of that.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And yeah, I'm not, like I said, I need to reiterate that I'm not saying that delays are bad because they always make the game better. And I would rather them delay it than rush it out the door and suck.
It can bum you out that something gets delayed, but it's.
I just feel like it slowly ends up killing the game.
Okay. It can if it's like 3 or 4
like
delays.
The Division. I know Uncharted will still sell fine, but I'm saying like games like The Division, which probably would have been like a phenomenon if when it was announced and it had like an actual set release date that actually didn't get delayed like 4 times or whatever, 3 times, 2 times, whatever. You know, if it actually just came out when they said it was going to come out, I think that game would have done a lot better. Obviously, it's one of the most played betas, so there's definitely still that interest, but it just doesn't feel like it. Like, no one talks about it. I guess part of it's just like being a part of that community where everyone's like talking about it. Maybe just from a fan's perspective, it sucks, in my opinion. Shitty part of the business, but I don't know. I figured I'd give my thoughts on it because, like, it's just like, because people are like, oh, it's Naughty Dog, it's okay. It's like, I don't give a fuck who it is. They're still announcing their game too early. And it's like Bethesda's trying to, they've openly come out and said it. And I'm not trying to, like, say, like, they're the end all beat all, but, like, they're trying to set an example of, hey, this is how you should do it. And gamers agree. They've shown that when you fucking announce your game and have a release date set and, like, it actually works out, that it's a lot better for your game. Because you get to ride that initial, like, first time you see it kind of hype, not like 5 E3 trailers in a row, kind of like each year after year after year, trying to hold on to that hype. Like, is that initial hype, like, I love what I see, kind of, you know, excitement. And I think that's a special part of the game.
Sorry, guys.
I see what I'm saying is really interesting to you, so I'll let Becky go on to her little segment there.
Well, I haven't played anything new.
What have you played?
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be anything new.
I've been playing Fallout 4. Whoa, surprise! But I've also been playing Star Wars: The Old Republic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Maddie just popped one.
Yeah. Okay.
Maddie's giving you a standing ovation, even though he's sitting.
Even though he's sitting.
The reason they reacted like that is because I usually talk about Knights of the Old Republic on like a weekly basis, whether it's a podcast or a video.
I've seen some of your videos. I still haven't played that though. Knights of the Old Republic. I am gonna,
You play. Hold on, but okay. I'm not trying to give you shit here. Actually, I am. I am giving you shit. You played the Old Republic, but not Knights of the Old Republic. Man, what are you doing? What is your Steam name? I'm going to buy them for you.
No, actually, you're gonna kill me one more time. I've actually just discovered Star Wars. You're gonna kill me.
Wait, how? Like, just
Like-
the franchise?
Yes.
Ow.
Like 1 year ago, I haven't played anything or seen any of the movies because, like, I didn't grow up with it. I just, like, whenever someone talked about Star Wars, I was like, oh, that's probably not for me. And then I'm gonna be burned at a stake.
And then, but then you saw it and you were like, yes.
And then I started watching it and I was like, yeah, maybe this could work. And then I just saw more movies, and then I saw the last one, and I'm lost in the fandom. I'm so lost. Please help me, God. I want everything.
Look up General Grievous's backstory, and then you'll be super
No,
interested.
that's way too much.
No, it's interesting, Matt.
Start off by
I'm not gonna
watching
tell it,
episodes
but
1 through 7.
No, look at General
Start off
Grievous's
simple.
backstory before anything.
Then watch them again.
Then watch them
Yeah,
again.
then watch them
Okay.
again.
I'm gonna do that. My first Star Wars movie was actually the first one,
Okay.
which
Before the
made me
first
feel
one,
like,
Meaning
oh man,
the one.
this
Well, okay.
is so bad.
Which first one? The fourth one?
No, the first, the prequel.
Episode 1. Okay.
Episode 1?
So,
Okay.
Yeah. And I got a really bad impression of it
Yeah.
all.
The prequels suck except for episode 3, in my opinion.
The third one was
Yeah,
cool.
I agree. But I'm happy that I'm in this now. I'm not like culturally.
If you like Star Wars, you're a fan. That's all there is to it.
Yeah.
The internet will make you think otherwise, but just know that that's how it rolls.
Yeah.
You're not a true fan of the franchise.
If you haven't
Yeah.
been around since the first day, then you're not a good fan.
Back in my
Go
days.
I'm sorry, I don't know why that
If
made
you
me
haven't
laugh.
played the original Fallouts, then you're not a real Fallout fan.
What is that from?
I hate that. I despise that.
The YouTube comment section before Fallout 4 came out.
If you haven't played the original Wasteland, you're not a true
Oh,
Fallout
I see.
fan.
I see. I thought, well, the southern accent is what threw me. I
You know
didn't
what's hilarious is now that Fallout 4 is out, like, I haven't seen that type of comment.
Now it's going to be, if you didn't play Fallout 3, you're not a real fan.
But, like-
You know what I
now
mean?
now it's fucking no. New Vegas is so much better.
If you didn't
No,
mind Vegas, you're not
that
a real
video
fan.
we did got fucking trashed.
Which video?
We did a collab, me and Lone, just calmly discussing how people are giving New Vegas 10 out of 10 ratings online now because Fallout 4 was underwhelming to people.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and me and Lone were like, New Vegas is a great game. It's not a perfect game though.
We literally opened up by saying, I was like, yeah, I think the New Vegas story was better than Fallout 3, and I think Fallout 3 did better than this. And everyone's like, what? No, my God, New Vegas.
You hate New Vegas? Go fuck yourself. You don't think it's the best game? Go fuck you. Oh my gosh. It's just like, it's one of those videos that you put up and like, after you see the reception, you're like, I just want to delete you. But like, I'm just going to leave you because...
I would have loved to, yeah, I would have, stand by your guns, man.
I mean, you can just play a game and enjoy it. Pretty
Impossible,
much.
it's
Like,
the internet.
like, I don't know. Same with movies. Like, before I saw the Star Wars movies, any of them, everyone was like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna crucify you." Like,
Crucify you.
I'm gonna
You will
I'm
die.
gonna. I want to kill you.
It's more so because they envy you, because you always want to re-experience that first time of seeing Star Wars,
Yeah.
and then there's like you just sitting there like, I've never really gotten into Star Wars, and now you're just getting into it and experiencing it all for the first time, so it's like,
Yeah.
holy crap, like I wish I could be in your shoes. Like you're about to at some point play Knights of the Old Republic for the first time ever.
I am.
What?
I am definitely.
What? I wish. I played that game like 50 times in my life, both of them. Like, blessed. Great game.
I'm a late bloomer.
It's alright. Always fine. So you didn't have any news, correct?
No, not
Alright.
really.
That's no problem.
I'm curious about the Division. I haven't played the beta, but it looks Looks fun.
Yeah, I'm curious about it. I'm a little upset because I thought I was getting like review copies this weekend because Ubisoft usually like hooks up content creators and stuff, but since the servers don't go live until launch day, they're making reviewers wait until launch day to actually play and review the game.
And since you trash Primal and Assassin's Creed, they don't like you anymore.
See, people, no, I'm not saying you're unintelligent, but people are like, oh, and then Maddie got blacklisted by Ubisoft. I'm like, do you realize, like, I'm still, it has like 260K views. There is that giant ass outreach. If they trashed me because I had a big outreach, that's stupid. Like, I still say it's a decent game. But they'd also look really immature if they blacklisted a YouTuber because they didn't like their games.
Yeah.
That's just like shooting themselves in the foot.
Yeah, no.
That's happened with indie games before.
No offense, but it's like indie. Like they kind of seem to be like more personal about it. They really do.
It'll be a Total Biscuit day one scary incident all over again.
Yeah, like they take the criticism to heart, which I understand. But I'm saying like then they like take action because it's like a solo person. It seems more than a company who has
or a small team.
Yes. Yeah.
It's time for Noah's favorite segment. The questions.
Yes. Let me write down this.
Again, we don't know what the questions are. Maddie's just picked them.
They're not bad. So some of the questions were originally for Becky, but I used them during segment 2, so I found 2 new ones, which are perfectly fine. Sure. So the first one comes from Gavin Byrne 517. Have you ever played a game that was so bad you broke the disc in half?
Oh, good question.
Oh yeah, Sacred 2. Yep, Sacred 2. Worst fucking. Matt made me buy it. Worst decision of my life. Worst decision of my life.
It really wasn't that.
It was an awful game.
I was saying it was a good game, but it wasn't like that bad.
It was an awful game. The online did not work. Matt's like, yeah, dude, no, it's a co-op game. It's totally a co-op game. I'm getting this game blind for like $10, not knowing, anything about it. It's supposedly a co-op game, and it did not work at all. And I wanted to murder Matt.
That was during that time where there wasn't like enough co-op games out, and like we were just having straws trying to find something. We're like, all right, we'll try this.
Yeah. All right, well, on the topic of co-op games, while I never broke the disc, I was very, very disappointed with Red Dead Redemption because it said co-op, but it wasn't really co-op.
Where did it say co-op?
On the fucking disc, it said co-op, and then
okay. I'm going to prove you wrong here, because hold on. Go ahead, keep talking.
No, all right, no. Find the box art or whatever.
Box.
Yeah, multiplayer.
Okay.
I swear it said co-op, and there were co-op.
Are you saying on the back it says 1 to 2 players and then co-op as well?
There you go. But it's not like a Borderlands or
you
a
can't
Far Cry.
trust that.
It's a box art. Yes, you can.
No, it says no. He's talking about the little like ESRB rating.
But not just that. People like also online, and there's like a co-op website you can go on to check what games are co-op. Everyone said it was co-op, but it's not actually true co-op like Far Cry.
That's why like I look them up on that like Co-Optimist. I think it is, and then after that like I look up gameplay to see if it's like an actual
like Dead Island.
If that was the only thing that's like. If that truly disappointed you that much from Red Dead Redemption...
No, it only disappointed me to the extent that my friend and I just wanted to play a game and we couldn't play that, so we just went back to zombies. Like, it wasn't... Like, it was disappointing that we couldn't play this great game together.
But it's such a good game.
I know, I just said that. We wanted to play a game together, and that was disappointing that we couldn't play this great game.
Okay.
There you go, Noah, all right? I've tiptoed around it.
Yes, you have tiptoed around it.
I've actually never broken a game because, like, I just didn't have the heart to. But I saw my brother do it once, and it was the funniest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life. So I got Halo, and I'm playing that because, like, originally what happened is before I got like all my setup in my room, we had like 2 TVs set up in the basement next to each other, and then like 2 chairs. And me and my brother would just sit there and like he'd play like PlayStation or whatever, I'd play Xbox or vice versa. And we'd just game next to each other, like, for most of the day. And it was really fun. Some of my most fond memories there. This happens to be one of them. So, I'm playing I think he was playing the Xbox. He was playing Madden 04. I'm playing like a Jimmy Neutron game or something like that. I think I was playing like Jet Fusion. And I'm just like sitting there innocently, like just zoned into this fucking game. And all of a sudden I hear my brother like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like he gets all like worked up and shit. I'm like, I look over to my left and like it says like, and mind you, this is on launch day for Madden. Launch day. He just bought this game fresh, and like he must have had a bad day because my brother's like, he's like, it says like, you know, the disc is scratched or unreadable, and it kept happening over and over. And like I was just ignoring it because he's like, "Oh my gosh, man!" And then like he finally got the game running, and like he started up a new season, and like it stopped again. He's like, "Oh, I'll show you fucking scratched or broken," and he fucking pops open the tray and just crouches in front and just goes like, "Ah!" Just fucking snaps the shit in half and throws it against the wall and walks out.
That's amazing.
I'm like, holy shit, man.
I'm picturing your brother do this too, and it's beautiful.
It was so funny.
Becky, what about you?
Yeah, I'm not an angry person. It's never happened to me.
You never want to get occurrences and just rip it in half.
Yeah, no. I get angry when I play, but not because it's bad. It's just because
What's the game that
I'm bad.
What game pisses you off the most when you play it?
Probably like fighting games. Yeah.
Mine would be Call of Duty, and people telling me to go fuck myself, and they fucked my mum and shit. Like,
It wasn't. That wouldn't make me mad. What they'd say. It was what happened in Call of Duty.
No, it would make me mad when they'd say that shit and then beat me, like convincingly. And I know
Matt, you know who was a really bad rager in COD was Ivan. Remember that?
Still is.
How fucking mad he would get. Jesus,
it's really funny. He still is. Dude, I remember.
Oh my god!
I think the worst thing to find was when like you see like trick shotters in Call of Duty, and you'd be like, let's see their bio, let's see if they have a channel, and they'd be like, their bio would be like, "Oh, I'm burning up right now." It'd be like, "Oh, smile for the camera, 1.2k subs." I'd be like, "Shut the fuck up!" Yeah, like shut up. Like you're not famous at all. Like stop your trick shotting bullshit. Like I can't stand that shit.
It's gotta get footage for the montage.
Now, like mind you, I was guilty of the same thing. Like what did I say? Like
yeah, but you had 10k subs at the time, and at the time
that was something. But like I'm just saying that like the smile for the camera, like you're getting trick shotted in front of like 5,000 subs. I'm like fuck, man.
You got me, bro.
Yeah, like,
you got me.
It's just a prank, bro.
I hate people who like ego on the internet. It's so annoying. It's like just be yourself. Smile for the camera. It's a fucking capture card.
That's good.
Galactic Pilgrim asks, this is a direct question to me, but you know, obviously it goes for all of us. Maddie, after watching you play KOTOR, the Paron gameplay I debuted, he says, "I'm curious, are there any remakes that you want to see, official or not? So basically any game you guys want to see remade."
Well, the Bioshock collection's coming. Yeah.
Is that official, though?
It's not official. Well, it was through a ratings board, so I don't know.
So it probably is.
But actually, this is what I really want to see, right? The original Pokemon games, but in like a Skyrim perspective.
I'd love that. Yeah, like a remaster of like Pokemon Blue or like Red or Yellow, like but in that like open world of some form.
Yeah, open world. You actually see it from an FPS, like first person perspective.
I am 100% on board with that.
Yeah.
Completely.
I'm just really excited about Final Fantasy VII.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes. Holy shit, yes.
Yes.
I can't wait for that game.
Me neither.
You guys already know what kind of happens though, like the twist. So how do you?
It's just to see it kind of It's just to see it reimagined. I think is going to be fun.
Okay.
Because like at the time, Final Fantasy VII like had some really, I thought, nice environments. From what I saw at least for the PS1. So like to see them like remade certain areas, like I won't spoil where, but like some of them I think are going to look really cool.
Definitely.
Fair enough.
I think
especially Midgar in some of the cutscenes, like, oh my gosh, man.
I think GTA Vice City redone with the same thing that they did with GTA 5 would look.
What about San
awesome.
Andreas? San Andreas is bad.
I think they remade that.
That was 5, idiot.
Oh, you're calling that GTA 5?
What?
Well, it was the same location.
San Andreas?
Yeah,
San
5.
Andreas.
I'm saying though, they actually
Yes.
re-released San Andreas for like 360 and PS3.
Yeah, I know, but I'm saying like Lone was saying like in the same engine as 5.
Oh,
and that was basically 5.
Okay. Oh yeah. I see what you mean.
Yeah.
No, that's, all right, whatever.
What were you saying,
it's
bud?
the same,
What were you
same
saying?
location basically.
What?
I liked San Andreas.
San
a lot
Andreas
because
was
you could eat
GTA
and
San
become
Andreas.
fat.
GTA 5 also took place in San Andreas, Lone.
But was it the same? Like, what I mean is the game itself. Fuck the
Oh.
location.
No, not the same game.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Matt on this one. I don't know.
Fine.
Vice
Whatever.
City was cool because it was that Miami feel. It was the 80s. I want to see that,
That
but
would be
in the
definitely cool.
GTA 5 engine.
I've been listening to a lot of 80s music lately, so yeah, I agree.
It's all in GTA. I have the satellite radio, and anytime I listen to the 80s channel a lot, and anytime a song comes on, I'm like, this is from GTA Vice City. I'll always like call it up.
On
That's
Spotify,
how I find
go
most
to the
of my
best
music.
the 80s.
That's
Yeah.
how I find most of the music on my phone is from a game. I instantly go back to a game that I heard it from. I'm trying to think of some of the older games I played growing up that I'd like to see kind of like reimagined. I want to see the Mega Man X series make a return because Mega Man X8 was a game that I played a lot. X7 and X8, oh my gosh, like they were so fucking cool. I'd like to see them kind of like make a comeback in some way. Obviously, it'd be the same side-scrolling stuff. Don't get me wrong, but just to see that series, like not Mega Man, because I know they did like a Legacy collection recently that released on like Xbox One and PS4 and that stuff. I'm talking like the X series because the X series is what I liked a lot. Really cool.
Yeah. Anyway.
Looking around my room. Ninja Gaiden needs to come back. Where is that?
Oh, Ninja Gaiden needs to come back, and it needs to be fucking as hard as it ever was, because that was fucking brutal.
Dude, Ninja Gaiden Black, like the first one, was kind of like a re-release, I think it was. That was a spectacular game, and 2 was like a great sequel. And then like 3, it's like, what happened?
Did you know that Ninja Gaiden was the first game to be classified as R18 in Australia? There you go.
Huh.
The more you know.
The more you know. Ratchet and Clank is making a comeback.
Oh my god, Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah,
yes.
Ratchet and Clank's making a comeback. I can't wait for that. That's April 12th.
I love it when you could do the New Game Plus and they had the awesome weapons and you keep upgrading.
Yeah, I hope they bring back Sly Cooper. That's kind of... They came back with Thieves in Time, and it was like they ended it with like another potential like sequel bait, and it's like, okay, where is the new Sly Cooper? So I want that to come back. Jack and Daxter would be really nice. Jack 4 is something a lot of people have been asking for. I mean, yeah, I wasn't a big Jack and Daxter fan. Like, I started with 2. Like, the first one's more of just a platformer. It's kind of boring, but, like, I like 2 and 3. 3 was really cool. It's more so that sense of humor the game had. It was really mature, and if you, like, play it now, like, you'll catch on to a lot of, like, sexual references and stuff that, like, you never would have caught on when you were a kid.
Like a Simpsons episode. You guys ever go back and watch a Simpsons episode and think there's so many sexual
love The
references?
Simpsons.
I do. It's a great... Whatever. You know what?
I do too. No, I do too. I can't give you shit.
Thank you. Next question.
Oh, I was just going to say the old Battlefronts. Anyway, this one I really like. This was asked last week, and I'm glad someone resubmitted it because I did forget it. But at Input Saturn 111 says, between yourself, Noah, Lone, and Becky, create fusion pairs similar to DBZ and how they would look.
That's great.
Wait, what?
In Dragon Ball Z, you know how like who is it, like Gohan and or Kid Gohan and Kid Trunks? I think they like
Goten.
Goten. That's who it is. Sorry, they like do the fucking thing like where they like go like this and touch fingers.
And they fuse, or they use.
Oh yes.
And they have like mixed voices and stuff.
Okay.
And like they like look like a combined version of each other. So we're gonna like try to like make the best pairs here, give ourselves powers and how we'd look.
I think okay.
How do we do this?
I'm gonna do one with Lone.
All right.
And what I'm gonna do is I'm going to wrap his tail. He's a kangaroo. I'm gonna wrap his tail around how do I make this clean? Around my neck. Okay.
Oh my god.
Right.
It's gonna come up from like your back, like up around your neck.
Yeah. No, he's gonna be standing upright. I'm gonna wrap it around my neck and then like lay on the ground. So he's standing upright and I'm kind of like this, like on the ground.
Are we
And
having
then-
sex or something? No.
Yeah,
Like,
so-
and then he's gonna jump, and when he jumps, he's gonna get that like aura of like speed going up. You know what I mean? Where the light goes around him. I'm gonna be trailing behind him. And then,
that's great.
I have no idea where I'm going with this.
Oh,
I
God.
feel like I have no idea what we're talking about now.
And then
This is
If someone was
so
like
weird.
caught on a car that's driving along, just being dragged on the road.
that's me. Only you. And then you're like flying through the air, and then you're gonna peak. You're gonna hit your apoapsis or periapsis, one of the
What?
two. And then you're gonna like speed into the ground and then blow everything up, and that's it. I don't know.
Great. That's great.
Alright, that's gonna be hard to
I
top.
can't-
Basically, I'm just getting choked.
You're just being dragged around by Lone's tail. Like you're just fucking like. All right, we gotta
It's not
somehow
even,
top
like,
that
proper
because
fusion,
I'm
but-
guessing if you two are fusing, then me and Becky have to
Yep.
fuse here. Becky, what costume are you wearing when we fuse from your cosplay collection?
Piper, I guess.
All right, so. Fuck, I can't get creative with this. I have to respect the
No.
fact that she's a woman, so I can't say something weird like Noah, like with the tail wrapping around and stuff. All right, so
Tail wrapping around.
Oh god.
All right. Maddie, you're Kylo
let's-
Ren. I don't know.
I'm Kylo Ren.
Wait, no. We're not changing people. All right.
No, I just said I asked Becky what costume she's wearing because she's gonna be cosplaying when we fuse. We're ready for combat. She's got to be in costume.
All right. You guys like headbutt each other like super hard.
Yes.
And it doesn't really do anything. It doesn't like nothing happens. It's just kind of like a and then that's
And then
it.
we both knock
We
out, and then
knock-
when we wake up, we're
yeah.
together. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
from
That's a
there,
terrible fusion. You're gonna die.
Yeah, it's your and the
Provided
your
we don't
fusion
get,
takes,
like,
15 minutes.
yeah,
so
provided
you're
we
just
don't get
knocked
stabbed
out.
while we're knocked out, and the enemy's standing there just like just waiting for us to like get back up.
I want to make a really bad one with Matt and I, like fucking creepy.
Hold on, we need to give Becky a cool fusion. So somehow we're gonna mix our faces together. I've been told I kind of have a feminine face. So this works.
Becky, you're gonna get Matt's like chin fuzz.
Yes.
Nice.
You're gonna get that. Yeah, but
And that's hair, of course. The
yeah, and that's
Yes.
fair.
This
I mean,
is
brown.
main. This. Ugh.
But your facial structure itself is actually gonna, for the most part, stay the same. Except you're gonna get one lazy eye. Matt doesn't have a lazy eye, but that's just what's gonna happen.
Yeah. And then you're
I
gonna
think
sit
the
in your
worst is
room
when you
like-
take a selfie and you have like one eye looking at the
It's like,
like you're trying to look at the screen, but you're also trying to look at the camera, and all of a sudden like one of your eyes is just fucking off center. You're like, what the fuck? Like, what happened? I don't have a lazy eye.
it's gonna be perpetually that.
We're definitely gonna have the Piper hat, but it's gonna be backwards, and then we're gonna have my headset on under it. I'm wearing the Vault-Tec headset, so we look
Yes.
like something from Jet Set Radio right now.
Yeah,
All right.
this sounds wonderful.
This
by the
sounds
way.
Yeah,
awful in comparison. No, you totally showed us up.
No,
I didn't
no,
do.
no, no.
What did I do? I just talked.
But you like went like crazy with it.
All right, I
It
could
was
go
pretty
crazy. All right,
funny.
I'm
let's
trying.
do
I'm trying to
Matt
maintain
and
myself here.
Matt and I do a fusion. Matt, you grab my. Matt, I'll grab your.
No.
And then we just pull. It's nothing erotic. It's just we just.
What do you
Just
mean?
fucking
What are you
yank.
pulling?
No, but that's the fusion. It's how it works. and then the world stops spinning for like a couple minutes, and then when it starts again, it's like a couple minutes off. Because like the time.
No, like, so we grab each other's dicks and pull. It's not gay. It's
I didn't say dicks. I didn't say dicks.
He said, "Huh,"
you
I
imply.
did say huh.
and then
You
tilted
don't
his
know why.
head.
You can. You
have
can.
a vivid imagination, Noah.
Thank you. I've been told.
Next
And then-
question.
yeah.
No.
No, I'm not done with this.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
And then, so the world stops. So the world starts back up again. And then Matt and I are no longer touching each other, but we've switched his, and so now I have his and he has mine, and we have to live the rest of our battle, and that's it. That's all that happens.
Our fusion is switching genitalia.
Yeah.
And then you have a
But I still keep my balls, so. I'm so sorry, Becky. I'm so sorry.
I'm alright.
Jesus.
Oh
Christ.
god.
How did we end up in this
Actually, I got a
conversation?
great idea. What's
Yeah.
gonna happen when me and Becky fuse is I'm gonna turn into like a hoverboard, and she's gonna fly me around. It's just gonna be my face on a hoverboard.
What is this,
That-
Fairly Odd Parents?
Actually-
You transform into different
And she's
shit?
gonna she's gonna have like two guns that have my hair in it, and when she shoots it, it like stretches out my hair, and it's like grapple guns, and she can like strangle people
We're
with
talking
it.
about Dragon Ball Z here, guys. All right, you
These are fusions, though. We get these cool powers. So she's got hair guns and a Matty board.
Yeah,
I'm Addy.
Matty boy.
I'm alright with that.
There you go. Last question, Mood Dude 34. What is the weirdest thing you've brought home to your parents/family?
Matty, I know you have a good one, so just say it.
Oh, dude. It's
Yeah.
Okay, so I was 17 at the time. 18, sorry. So 2 years ago. And as a joke, keyword joke, my friends and I, Ivan and Connor, would smoke e-cigs just as a joke.
Oh my god.
It was
They
funny
vape.
though.
We get it, you vape.
Yeah, but like we do it as a joke just because we thought like it would be it was a stupid thing to do in retrospect, but whatever. So I had mine in my pocket. And I'm with Connor, like he comes inside with me, and my brother's right next to me, and they're standing on the stairs waiting to leave because we literally came in to like grab something and then come back to go back out. And so my mom's like, "Oh, while you're out, why don't you get pizza?" And I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that sounds good." And so like I go to take out my wallet, and when I take out my wallet, the e-cig just drops on the floor right between my mom and I.
No.
And like it was so like sitcom set up because I just looked down. I'm like, oh fuck! Like,
And then she was like, "Is that weed?"
no, I just looked down and like I'm just like this could not have happened. Like, this is not happening. And like so I just like quickly pick it up. Like I tried to be like acting smooth, like oh it's a pen or something like that, and like put it back in my pocket. And like I just take the $20 from my mom's hand and put it in, and I look over my shoulder. Brother and Connor nowhere to be seen. They're gone. They left me alone with my mom. I'm like, oh shit, like I'm so fucking screwed now because like I'm just gonna get destroyed. I got destroyed.
What'd she do?
I got fucking screamed at. She's like, are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck is this? You turn 18 and this is what you buy? I'm like, it's just for fun.
It's just a prank, bro. It's
It's
just a
just
prank.
a prank. That was the weirdest thing I brought home.
I don't have a good story like that about that question, but I have another story about Piper, about cigarettes. You know, she smokes.
Right.
I don't.
Neither do I. I should specify
but-
that. I wasn't like trying to quit smoking.
But
I was just
we
like,
did
yeah.
a cosplay. We
What?
started smoking.
Well, yeah. I actually, because of cosplay, I actually went to buy cigarettes, and it felt like the weirdest thing ever because I never bought it to myself.
God,
So
these things
I
are
felt like I was like 15 years old. Like I shouldn't be doing this.
So do you smoke now because of it?
No.
Oh,
I just
I was
smoked
saying, I'm
like,
that's
two
disappointing.
or something just because I wanted good photos.
Hmm.
So, but I felt really horrible. Like, what
Oh.
am I doing?
This is
I'm just
bad.
dedicated to cosplay.
That's funny.
That's my story. It's not even a.
I think the worst thing
That's-
Lone brought home to his family is probably like a fucking B+ on an English paper or some shit.
Oh, here we go. No, you know what? My parents actually weren't really involved in my studies. I just wasn't.
Now I
there.
feel bad.
Well, then,
No, not in a bad way, but as in like they were never like cracking the whip. You know, you got to become doctor. Like no, it never happened.
Wow. You gotta become doctor.
So I just stopped.
Wow. Who are we?
I'm not. That's
what
what Lone said.
I'm just kidding.
I wasn't trying to mimic anyone. I was just anyway. So
You're at H.A.M
I don't
Radio.
really have-
God. Yeah.
I don't know. I guess the weirdest thing, which isn't really weird, I found out that I have too many like game merchandises, like the what's it called? The little pop toys with Fallout and shit, and then Bioshock. So I had to go actually buy a shelf and like build it. And my dad's like, "Yeah, that's real manly. You know, you're building a shelf for you. Good job, son."
It's my game shop, Dad.
Show us
I
what
put
you're
it in my
building.
room and there's all these game merchandise on it. He just looks at me with this utter disappointment.
That's amazing.
That's a good one. Not as rebellious as mine, of course.
Fuck. This is a hard one.
You brought home yourself, and your parents are like,
Yeah, pretty much. No. What was something? See, I don't know. My mom saw me give the middle finger once in 5th grade, and I got a lot of trouble. I can't really think of anything.
I remember I was trying to like slowly work cursing into my vocabulary in front of my parents. Like I have to curse in front of them so they get used to it and just give up. Yeah. And so like one time I was like sitting in the back seat of the car and like my mom dropped a receipt. And I'm like, "What's that crap?" Like that. My mom's like, "What, Matt?" Like I was like 8 at the time.
It's such like a bad application of
like,
being...
"What's that crap on the floor?" So they like slipped out of her pocketbook and she's like, "What's that crap?" Matthew.
Oh my God. What the... I picture you like, "What the hell, Mom?" I'm laughing so hard because I remember like doing the exact same thing. Oh my God. It wasn't until I was like, I don't know, like 16 or 17 that I really did it
like
not a lot, but like
and not really have it
care.
matter.
Yeah.
Guys, check my latest retweet.
Okay. Hold on.
It's great.
Yes! Oh my God, so fast. So fast. I love it.
Absolutely.
I love it. Who's that by? That is by HD Gamer.
HD Modern Gamer
Yeah.
on Twitter.
That's beautiful.
My fucking smile.
Kangaroo.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I want to start. So
Awesome.
you guys know that there are things called tree kangaroos now. Those are just the most adorable things in the world.
I bet they're assholes.
Where did you get that picture of you, Noah?
I'm not sure.
That's creepy if you guys don't know.
Oh, I got our names on the tags too.
Oh, no way.
Wow.
No, where is that picture? You got like the like.
I don't know,
Think it's a
dude.
snap. I think it's a snap selfie. That you
It could
screenshot.
be a Snapchat, yeah.
Oh my gosh! I want to make this my Twitter banner.
Yes.
Me too. Me too.
This is amazing.
Anyways.
All right then. That's all our questions. That's all we have for today's
we're-
show. So Becky, thank you for joining us. This is your first ever podcast,
Yeah.
correct?
Yes.
How did you like it? Be
Thanks.
honest. Where could we improve?
I hate it.
Oh, yeah.
Very
About
unprofessional.
that. No, just kidding.
About that.
Oops.
I had fun. I had a lot of fun. Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Was yeah.
More than welcome to rejoin us.
Yep.
Yay.
You're not too busy being a famous cosplayer.
Oh yeah, I'm so famous. I'm a professional cosplayer. No, not really.
I wanted to ask, is this like your, like, you know, do you have like a job on top of it? You don't have to specify what, but like, you know, do you...
Yeah, I work full time, so
Ah.
it's really difficult to
I feel you. I feel
the-
you.
have time for cosplay and games and everything I want to do.
Mhm.
Like, why do I have to work?
Why can't I be a kid?
What's up with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You miss the times back when you were, even in high school, you still had so much fucking free time to do anything.
It's true.
Anyways,
Reality
we've got
of
to the end of the
becoming a grown
cast.
up.
Hmm.
Sorry?
Yeah.
I'll never
So,
grow up.
Becky, I don't like to put people on the spot. I actually secretly
We're
love
gonna,
it.
though.
We like to get the guests to end the podcast every week. So if you want to end the podcast as any way you see fit, that would be awesome. And we're just going to stop talking.
Should I end the podcast?
Mm-hmm.
How do
Maybe
I
do it in Swedish or something.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Say,
Okay.
yeah.
Say whatever the hell you want, and just
I
let
have
someone
to.
translate.
I have to think for a while. Do
You
you
can
have
say,
any
like-
suggestions?
You can say like thank you for watching, you know, be sure to tune in next week or something like that, you know. I don't want to write your material, but
And then like slide in like 5 insults. No one will know.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. What should I say?
She's squirming, guys.
It's working.
I have serious difficulties changing into Swedish
Really?
if I'm speaking English. It's difficult. I have to like change how I'm thinking.
Okay. Take your time.
No pressure.
We'll wait. No, seriously, we'll wait. Like.
Tack för att ni tittade. Ses nästa vecka. Hej då!